All right, good afternoon. Can I have appearances on Haggerty Holding versus Walker?
Yes, good afternoon, Judge. Mark Chiazza on behalf of the plaintiff Haggerty Holding Corp.
Andrew Lone, Your Honor, on behalf of defendants Walker and Watts.
And I see Ms. Walker's joining us. Good afternoon, ma'am. All right, so people, where are we at?
If I may, Your Honor, we've exchanged documents. I still have to get a couple documents to rule out, but at this point in time, we've been unable to resolve the matter, and I think we'd just like to have the matter set for trial.
All right, you want to do that in person?
Yes, please.
Yes, Judge.
All right. My secretary is listening in. I'm going to have her give us some dates.
I'm sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I was having technical difficulties. Sorry about that.
Folks, what do you think this will take us? This take us more an hour or two tops?
A couple hours.
Couple hours.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
not
what
a
do you got?
medical malpractice case, Judge.
Right. Sorry. Are you ready now? Both sides?
I mean,
Are you ready or do you need some time to prep?
Oh, we need time.
How much time you need?
Your Honor, I
Judge,
have dates in August.
How about the first week in August? Tuesday or Wednesday, I've got morning and afternoon dates available.
Can we do Wednesday?
Your Honor, I'm unavailable that date, and I'm also unavailable on Tuesdays. I serve at 19th District Court every Tuesday. I could do the 11th or the 18th.
Judge, can you hear me now?
I can now, yeah. Now you're
Okay.
working.
Thank you.
Judge, either
Wednesday
one.
the 18th? No, I'm
That's
out of
fine
town
with
that
me.
week. I'm actually going on vacation.
Okay, the 25th.
Criminal docket. Nothing in early August?
Not on a Wednesday other than the
Or it
18th
doesn't
and
necessarily have to be a
20th.
Wednesday.
Okay, it can't be a Tuesday for me either. I could do a Thursday.
All right. Depending on the Thursday, yes.
I could do
How
the
about Thursday
19th.
the 5th in the afternoon?
Judge, I can't do the 5th in the afternoon. Can we do it in the morning of the following Thursday?
I've got, looks like I've got a probation docket that day.
How about the 19th?
Still out of town that week.
Okay. Would a Friday be possible?
Depending on the week.
I'm
So,
available every Friday in August.
I
and
could do
August
the
is a bad
6th.
month for me. Between judicial conferences and my vacation, August is bad.
September is practically clear for me except for Tuesdays.
I'll tell you what, how's Monday, August 9th look? All I've got that day is arraignments, and that should be up, probably done by 10 o'clock or so, 10:30.
The 9th in the afternoon?
Or in the morning. I'll just work around arraignments.
Yeah, the
Doesn't
morning
matter.
is preferable.
Both of you work on August 9th in the AM?
Yes.
Judge, yeah, that's fine.
All right, so let's call it August 9. Let's start 9 o'clock, and I might, have to give you a 10-minute break while I do an arraignment somewhere in there.
Okay.
Okay, that take care of it?
It
Yes,
should,
Your Honor.
Judge.
All right, good luck. Have a nice afternoon.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you.
You too.
Take care.
I'll talk to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Judge, I have Sidney Katz. I'll bring him in, and Deshauna Page. That's Barrington,
defendant's name?
Deshauna Page, Page. It's Barrington Apartments.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Katz.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
We're trying to get Ms. Page connected with audio.
Okay.
She's not even paying attention there.
I think Richard's iPhone is Mr. Herman.
Is Mr. Herman asleep?
I was wondering that
I
myself.
believe he is. Judge, if you'll give me the number, I'll call him real quick.
Well, don't wake him up till we're ready for him. His number is 248-593-0396. Might as well wait until we've got the defendant. Oh, there he is. Ms. Page, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good afternoon. Mr. Katz, your appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sidney Katz, P51471 on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, Mr. Katz, where are we at on this one?
I'm not sure. At this point, I'm showing a balance due of $1,934. I'm not aware of any applications for Sarah or anything to that effect.
All right. Have you had any conversation with Ms. Page, or is this the first?
No, I can go into
conversation.
the breakout room if possible.
Okay. Ms. Page, would you like us to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Katz? That's just a private conversation between the two of you.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Thank
We'll
you.
take care of that. Yep. And Paula, you take care of them, and I'll bring Mr. Wilson in so we can talk to Mr. Herman.
Got it.
Good afternoon, Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman, can you hear me?
Barely.
Good afternoon. I've got Mr. Wilson online with us.
Hey, Mr.
Yes.
Wilson, how are you,
Appearance on
sir?
for-
Hi, sir. How
Good.
you doing?
Good.
Great,
I'm
Mr.
holding the
Wilson.
phone
Mr.
up to my
Herman, your
ear.
appearance for Southport.
Richard Herman on behalf of Southport.
All right. Have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Wilson? Is this your first meeting?
This is our second meeting. I don't remember what your situation is, sir. I'll be real honest with you. So
Mr. Wilson, are you working with one of the agencies for Sarah?
No, but I did in our previous meeting that me and Mr. Herman had, we discussed the dates and time of which I would have everything paid off.
okay. And that was when, sir?
You told me you gave me to the 28th.
of June?
Of this month. Yes.
Okay.
So this coming Monday,
Yes.
you're still on track?
Yes, I am.
All right, Mr. Herman, what's your pleasure?
Judge, rent to retain is $1,244 with $154 in cost, so it's $1,398 total. And as Mr. Wilson indicated, he can have that by June 28th. I'm good with that. If you are, Judge.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll just put it on our next no progress docket with the idea that if things go as you plan on them going, you'll dismiss it. If not, we'll figure you're gonna file something to get it back on the docket.
Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay. I hardly heard you, Judge. I'm having a real hard time with.
No problem. I'll shout. My suggestion is I'll put it on our next no progress docket. If Mr. Wilson comes through on the 28th, you'll dismiss it. If he doesn't come through, I'm assuming you're going to want to put something else on the docket. So you'll have to contact the civil department to get something scheduled.
Okay, how does that work? I'm sorry, the no progress docket.
It just means if we don't hear from you, we're going to just dismiss it on our own.
Okay. So we're not going to do a consent judgment then?
I don't care one way or the other.
I would
You wanna
prefer
do
to
a
do a
consent
consent
judgment? That's
judgment
fine.
today, and that way we don't have to keep track of anything. And if,
That's fine.
okay. So, Mr. Wilson,
Do-
we're going to do a consent judgment. You're going to pay $1,398 by $628. Because you're not represented by an attorney, you have 3 business days within which to ask the judge to set this aside for good cause. May I sign your name to this?
Yes, you may.
Okay, sir, I appreciate it. Judge, I'll have this emailed to you today.
Awesome. All right.
Thank
Good
you,
luck,
sir.
Mr. Wilson. Thank you, Mr. Herman.
Yep, I
Thank you,
think I have
guys.
one more.
They haven't checked in yet, Mr. Herman.
Okay,
Mr. Katz, is Miss Page, are you done in the breakout room?
Yeah, we are done. There
I'll
were-
just bring her out.
Yeah, okay.
They usually don't know how to
Mr.
come
Herman,
out.
we'll just put you back in the waiting room.
You know what? I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna go offline. I'm gonna try to get back on and maybe I'll have better luck.
Good plan.
Thank you.
You're all set, Mr. Wilson. Good luck.
Okay.
And we have Miss Page
All right, Mr.
back.
Katz, where are we at?
So I spoke with Ms. Page when we were in court before. She had indicated that there were some issues. I spoke to my client after we were in court. They indicated to me that they thought that they fixed the issues, but what I told Ms. Page is to contact my client if we can adjourn this so that she specifies to them exactly what issues are still outstanding, because there seems to be some confusion between the parties.
When you say issues, I'm assuming some maintenance items?
Yeah, some maintenance items. you know.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Many.
Hey, Sandy, when's our next landlord tenant docket? I'm flipping in the calendar and I don't see anything between now and July 20. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
All right. You okay going that far out, Mr. Katz? Or you want me to try to shoehorn you in somewhere?
The only issue is that I don't know if the court is taking escrow at this point.
Sure, as long as there's, yeah. I've got a couple
So-
files we're doing escrow on.
Okay, so if we can just request an escrow with the court, and this way, then I don't have to worry about waiting until July 20th.
Miss Page, when is your rent due? Are you due every month, first of every month?
My rent is due between the 1st and the 5th of every month. I have money orders already made out for the month of April. And was it April or May? May and June. I already have your money orders written out. Again, this
Okay.
was not an issue about rent ever. I've never been late with my rent. This was
Gotcha.
about maintenance issues that they are not taken care of at all.
Do you have any problem with putting that money into escrow with the court, Miss Page?
I do not.
Okay.
Again, it's in a money order form already, so I don't know how that will go. I can't, I gotta cancel out the money orders. I've been sitting on these money orders. I got the one for June too.
Right.
I'll get the one for July, but they're in money order form already.
Mr. Katz, I hate to put her in a situation where my understanding is that's a major pain in the neck with the money orders, because if she's already got them made payable to
Yeah.
Barrington. How about if
Right.
we just sit on them? She brings
Yes,
them in,
sir.
we make them part of the court file until we figure out where we're
Yeah,
at.
that would be perfect. I think that makes sense.
That's cool. That's
right.
cool.
So
That's fine.
what
Sorry,
that
that's
means,
fine.
Ms. Page, is I'm gonna be sitting on your money, so I'll be in control of that money. So when this is all hashed out.
I'd rather
if
you have it than they have it.
If I decide that some of that money should go to Barrington, that's where it's gonna go.
Hey, it's all theirs.
Okay. I like your attitude.
Just fix the problem.
Yeah, let's get this stuff fixed then.
Yeah.
Okay, how soon
Thank
can you
you.
bring that stuff, the money orders up to the court? Can you bring them up here before the end of the week?
I sure can.
Okay.
I'll make a priority to do that in the morning.
And what is
First
your
thing in the
monthly
morning.
rent, ma'am?
It is $779. Sorry, $779. And if they've added on a late fee or something like that, then it would be what, 8 something. I'm looking at the papers now. 8.
And you've got 3
Eight
money
to
orders
30.
for that amount you're gonna bring to the court.
I got 2 money orders. It's not July yet.
All right, so you got April and May?
May and June, Your Honor.
Yep.
All right,
Actually, May and June. I'm
May and
sorry.
June.
April's already paid.
you
May
paid,
and June.
you paid
Yep.
Barrington the April rent, you're gonna bring me the May and June.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And then
Correct.
a third one you'll bring in for the July rent, because we're gonna set our hearing for July 20th.
Absolutely. That's absolutely. Will there be another Zoom?
At this point, we're gonna schedule it for a Zoom hearing.
Okay.
And how about we just set that at 9 o'clock on the 20th?
Sounds
That's
good. to me.
okay.
Okay, anything else?
I don't think so. Ms. Page, just make sure to contact them as soon as possible and hopefully we'll get this.
On the
squared
phone
away.
with them as soon as we're done with this Zoom, I'm on the phone
Okay,
with them.
perfect.
Right.
Great.
Good luck, Ms. Page. Mr. Katz, is that it for you?
Thank you.
I've got 2
No,
more
we have
cases
one
now.
more actually in the waiting room right now. Dietz Johnson or Deet.
All right, bring in Johnson for Mr. Katz.
Randy Hill has not checked in yet, Mr. Katz.
Okay.
They've connected, Judge.
Johnson, you there?
Yes.
Hello? Good afternoon.
Yeah. Do you hear me?
I can.
Hey, do you hear me?
I can. Mr. Katz, your appearance for Pinewood.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City Cats P51471 on behalf of the plaintiff.
And do you need a breakout with Mr. Johnson or you got
You know,
something
I
going?
did speak to Mr. Johnson this morning and I think we've got it resolved. I believe Mr. Johnson said he would be able to pay the balance, which is $2,081 by July 5th, which I think is the right date. Is that correct, Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Okay, so we would be proposing a consent judgment for $2,081 with the writ to be issued after July 5th. I think I advised Mr. Johnson of MCR 4.201, but just in case not, Mr. Johnson, you would have 3 days after a consent judgment to appeal or request the court to set it aside within 3 business days.
Okay.
All right, and are you authorizing me to submit it with your verbal consent?
Yes.
Your Honor, if we can enter that in?
Yes, you're gonna email that to us?
Yes, I will.
Okay, and Mr. Johnson, any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Good luck to you.
Oh, thank you. Have a nice one.
Thank you.
You as well. Mr. Katz, see you next time.
Should I wait around on the Hill one or am I gonna enter that as in default?
I'm sorry, say that again. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we
we
got
got
a few
one other
minutes. We got a
case.
few minutes on that one. Let's wait.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Thanks.
Do you want me to let Mr. Herman in too, or just let him sit in the waiting room?
Let him in, just check his audio.
Okay.
Judge,
Good afternoon,
sir.
Mr. Herman.
you can hear me?
Can hear you very clearly, sir.
Perfect. Thank you. I was on my phone before, now I'm on my computer and it seems to be working way better.
Okay. Your last one hasn't checked in yet. So do you want to go back in the waiting room or you want to just mute yourself and hang out here?
Well, how long do you give them to check in?
Judge, you
8
should-
minutes.
No, I'll wait right here.
Okay.
I'll
Thank you.
just mute myself.
Thank you.
You know, most people are very thankful when I say that.
I know my boss likes it when I do. Yeah.
Hey, Paul,
Yeah, Judge.
I just confirmed a Zoom meeting with Cooley for tomorrow at 1.
Okay. I'll get it on the calendar this afternoon.
Thank you.
Judge, I was
Yeah.
just speaking with Sandy Smarka, and there's a little bit of issue with someone by the name of Todd Barker. If by chance he checks into the waiting room, we're just going to direct him directly to call the civil department. And they'll
That's fine.
explain what happened. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Herman, are you there?
I am, sir.
All right, my clock says it's 2 o'clock, so I do not see Coleman or Shirley in our waiting room, and that makes them over 30 minutes late.
So, Judge,
What's your pleasure?
with your blessing, I would move for a default judgment. Rent to retain is $2,764 with $188 in costs, totaling $2,952 with a writ to issue if it's not paid on or before July 7.
Done and done. You'll submit that electronically?
I will. That along with my previous one will be there in 5 minutes.
All right, great. Have a great afternoon.
You know, I need to employ what you're doing, which is not sitting in my chair all day. I think that helps, don't you?
Well, I'd have to ask Paula, but I think it's been 7 years plus now.
I think it's been close to 8.
Close to 8, thank you.
Yes, sir.
I've had back problems since I was in my 20s, Mr. Herman.
Yep.
And about 8 years ago, I had it bad where, 6 weeks, I was still making it to work, but for about 6 weeks, I couldn't do much else.
Yeah.
So when I finally got back to about 90%, I talked to my chiropractor and I said, so what do I do to stop this? And other than the stretching exercises that I've never done, he told me to quit sitting down so much because sitting is 3 times the compression on our spine as standing.
Yep. Yeah, I've
got a stand-up desk in my office. Really, the only time I sit down is when I finally slow down at the end of the night. I'll hit the couch and watch something on my iPad or read or something like that. That's about the only time I sit.
Yeah, I've had the same situation since I've been 18, and yeah, I think that's smart. I try not to sit all day, that much either. Yeah,
and I tell you what, I've got a really neat unit. I'll get you the name of it if you're interested. I've got a really neat unit on my desk in the office that is fully adjustable from about 6 inches over your desk to probably close to 16 or 18 inches higher. It's just, you pick up a lever and it goes up and down. It's really a slick system.
Yep.
So I would encourage you to try it.
All right.
Yep.
Listen, thank you so much. And I'll look forward to the next time.
All righty. Have a great day. Mr. Katz, your appearance for Pinewood, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sidney Catesby, 51471 on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, I'm checking again, and I do not see Randy Hill in the waiting room, so that makes him about 35 minutes past the time he was supposed to be on.
Okay, and Your Honor, requesting a default judgment in this case. Do you need the
What's your
specific?
total amount?
$2,955, requesting default judgment in that amount with the writ to be issued after July 5th.
All right, you submit it electronically?
Yep.
Great.
All right.
Have a good
thank you.
evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Are we disconnecting now?